What's happening guys, it's Abhinav from PhoneBunch and this is the LG K10 which was just launched yesterday in India, priced at Rs 13,500. So let's go ahead and have a look at it. Now LG yesterday launched two phones in India, the K10 which you see on the left and K7 on the right. Now both these phones come with 4G LTE connectivity. You have VoLTE, that's voice over LTE, and voice over Wi-Fi. Now those are some technologies which will be coming soon to Indian networks as well, and I'm going to talk about that in a bit more detail in a short while. The K10 has a very nice woven textured pattern which we have seen previously from Motorola devices. It does feel good to hold in hand. Now all the buttons are on the back. You have the volume rocker and the power button right there as well, along with a 13 megapixel camera. The buttons have good tactile response, they don't wobble, and you do get used to it pretty quickly. Now coming to the rest of the specs, you have the Snapdragon 410 quad-core processor powering the smartphone, 2 GB of RAM, 16 GB of onboard storage, and 2300 mAh battery. Now the build on the device actually does seem quite sturdy. The back cover in itself is sturdy as well, and if you move inside, you can see that you have two separate SIM card slots and a separate micro SD card slot. No hybrid slots here. And LG was using a Reliance Jio SIM card which does support VoLTE right out of the box. Now it was just a test network, so I didn't test the speeds that we were getting there, but it seems that Reliance is already testing its 4G networks in Delhi. Now coming to the front, you have a 5.3-inch 720p display. It is quite sharp, the colors did look quite alright here, and you have that 2.5D curved glass at the top, which does make using the phone a lot easier. The touch response actually feels far better. And LG is also packing a free case with the K10. Now you'll get this inside the box. It's a quick view case, so you'll get your notifications, you'll be able to see who is calling, all those things right on that case. Now let me just show you how that works. So it has a sleep sensor built in, and you see the information right up top including date, time, and all your notifications. Now that does work out quite fine, but the case itself isn't that well made. It seems a bit cheap. And coming to that rear camera, you can record full HD videos with it. The shutter speeds were quite alright, but it didn't look that impressive. Images did turn out a bit hazy, a bit grainy, but then again we were not in the best lighting conditions. And talking about general performance as well, we have LG's own custom UI running on top of Android 5.1 Lollipop, and relatively did work out quite well. I didn't notice any major lag. You can see right here too, Android 5.1.1. And if we talk about storage, out of that 16 gigs of internal storage, you will get about 10.5 gigs when you get the device. And this is the 2 gig RAM variant that we are getting in India, out of which about 1.2 gigs were free, even though several apps were running in the background. Overall performance did seem quite decent. I didn't notice any stutter in the time that I spent with the device. Now the LG K10 is priced at Rs 13,500 and it still seems that LG hasn't figured out pricing for its smartphones in India. For these specs, it does seem like a higher priced device, but yes, it does feel good to hold in hand. The cameras didn't look that impressive to me, but these are just our first impressions. If you want us to review this phone, please do mention that in the comment section. Subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching, and as always, have a great day.